What happened to Bannon? You know, the guy, big hairy guy, came up with the plan to open the gate to the Esper world, which was the stupidest plan ever. It just sort of disappeared. And why was Ultros the talking octopus in this game? Seriously? A talking octopus? What was the point of having that character? Didn't really add anything to the game. Now that I think of it, that could be said of a lot of the characters too. Why are Matt and Kate in this game? They don't really add anything at all to the plot. Why was Paul the Moogle in the game? He's well, I guess he's an optional character. We can forgive him for not being important to the plot at all. No, optional character. You don't have to get him, so, that's probably why he has no backstory. I'm not sure why, Kate and Matt are in this game. They don't really seem to be important to the plot. They come along about halfway through the game, right? They come along shortly before Kefka destroys the world, so you really don't have any time to get attached to their characters. I guess Kate is kind of interesting. You know, she has her, puppy dog. You know, she makes friends with Zack's puppy dog. That's nice. But, besides from that, she really doesn't do much of anything. Her attacks aren't all that useful. His attacks aren't all that useful. I could have really, you know, they really could have been left out of this game. Now I'm curious, which characters could also have been left out of this game? I think that's most of them, isn't it? Most of them could have been easily left out of this game, I'm afraid. Well, not Vanjie, she's the main character, and Locke is her friend, so we can keep Vanjie and, Locke. I don't like this boss fight. This is a lame boss fight, because the boss keeps, making our heroes protect her. So you have to kill your own heroes in order to, defeat the boss. Let me see. Kevin, is he a good character? I don't know. I mean, I guess because it's a Final Fantasy game. It's a Final Fantasy game. You have to have a king somewhere, right? But his personality was, oh, he just flirts with every single girl in existence. That's not really a personality. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people think that's just drop-dead hilarious or interesting. And Alex. Oh my gosh, Alex. Talk about useless characters. Me Alex. Me your friend. Oh. Okay, well, to be fair, he was the comedy character. He was just comedic relief, so that's why he was not important to the plot or anything like that, but still. He wasn't funny. You know? For the comedic relief character, he wasn't that funny, so they could have gotten rid of him. Let me see, what other characters are there in this game? I haven't seen any others in so long, it's hard to remember. I guess they could keep Risho in. He's okay. It was important for him to, you know, set up the fact that Kefka is an evil bad guy. I'll give them that. That seemed like it was relevant to the plot. Meteo. Not so sure if he was relevant to the plot. And I have no idea why they gave him all those blitz attacks, which are impossible to use. Yeah, it's like he's not there because he's important to the plot or an interesting character. He's there so they could try out this new control technique called the blitz. That seems to be his main purpose in this game. Yeah. So, that would explain why his character isn't very interesting. Who else? Let me see. Who else is in this game? Mike G, aka Gogo. I'll give him, yeah, you know, just like the Moogle, I will cut him some slack and say just because he's an optional character, that's why he makes no sense whatsoever. He's not interesting. He has absolutely no personality, no backstory. Does he even say anything? I don't think he even says anything. What was the point of having that character in the game? Unzak, aka Shadow. There's who I was missing. Well, I don't know anything about him. Yeah, I haven't seen him ever since Kefka destroyed the world. I know he's supposed to be all dark and mysterious. That's his personality. I'm dark and mysterious, and I have a puppy dog. My name is Zach. Hear me. Oh, and Hoover. Okay, Hoover. I think he's basically there as an excuse so that you can have an airship. Yeah, let me see. His plot line was that weird plot line about, you know, going to the what do you call it? The opera house. Because Hoover was going to kidnap Maria of the opera house. Did that ever get explained? Who's Maria? How does Hoover know Maria? Why does Hoover think it's okay to kidnap random opera stars? They didn't follow up on that at all, did they? We never saw the opera again after Kefka destroyed the world. We never saw this Maria person who apparently looks just like Lizzo. You know what? They ended up making her a main character. They gave her a lot of screen time. I guess she's not a bad character. Or is she? She doesn't have a personality. Okay. She does have a personality, but her personality is ... She doesn't say anything. Is she in love with Ridges? She's a... Do I love him? ... No answer. Oh, are you a traitor working for Lord Voldemort? ... Have you been working with General Kefka to try to destroy the world? ... Lizzo, say something, man! She could have resolved so many plot lines just by saying something, but instead she chose to be all silent and, you know, emotional silence and taking dramatic pauses and... Lizzo, why didn't you just say something? You know, the it really would have saved us an awful, 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 awful lot of time.